So part 2 of the module 2 of BPO 3. Let's now talk about resolutions and conflict resolutions rather. So the question here is it's not how can you avoid conflicts, because there will always be conflict even if you avoid it, especially if you're working with other people or other people's with people who come from other countries or other cultures and beliefs. Even if you try to avoid these conflicts, there will always be a time wherein the two of you will have a rather disagreement or conflict. So the important thing here is not to avoid this conflict, but rather how can you resolve if you will be caught in a certain situation. So there are these are few steps here on how can you resolve conflicts. Make sure people involved actually disagree. Ensure that everyone has correct information. Discover needs each person is trying to meet, and search for alternatives and repair negative feelings. So these are just few steps on how can you resolve or solve the conflicts. Okay, make sure that everyone has correct information. Don't be biased to other person. Make sure that both information will be considered. Okay, the information coming from this person will also be considered, as well as the information coming from the other person. Okay, so that there will be no bias when it comes to dealing with people's belief and information. You have to consider both of them. Discover needs each person is trying to meet. So what are the needs? Maybe the other person has this need that the other person is do not agree. Okay, so the trick here is how can we make these two persons needs meet halfway. Okay, I mean, you can consider the other person's needs, and at the same time consider this person's needs also. Okay, and make them meet halfway, or at the middle of it, so that each person will have its own share of information, or each person will have its own share of the 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 time and the resolution in such conflict. And of course, you have to also search for alternatives if if the resolution is cannot if the move if your move is not going along with the conflict. Okay, so there are also other ways, or perhaps there will be other ways on how can you solve this conflict. We have so many options, or we have so many alternatives. Like for instance, if you cannot solve this with your solution, okay, maybe there's another solution, or solution A, solution B, until you came to a certain solution wherein you can finally resolve that conflict. And of course, before ending the resolution, or before ending the conflict, of course you have to repair the negative feelings that will come from your employees. Okay, you can let them talk, let them share their negative thoughts or negative feelings towards you, or the other person, or the company itself, and make them talk for you to at least know what their emotions are. Okay? So, writing to international audiences, write in English unless fluent in reader's language. Reconsider patterns of organization, buffer negative messages, make requests indirect, and rethink audience benefits, and allow extra response time. So as what we have discussed, this subject is all about international business communication. So these are beyond a set of rules. International business practices are constantly evolving and changing. That's a fact. Seek out and talk to people from other backgrounds and enhance understanding of multiple perspectives. Okay, class. So that's the end of module 2. Please listen to the lectures that I will be giving you, that I will be uploading from time to time. I will be uploading videos on my channel from time to time. So this will be the new trend in our class. As what I have said last time or last meeting, since it would be very difficult for us or for you to attend synchronously on our regular class due to some restrictions in internet connections. So what I will just be doing is I will be uploading videos in YouTube on my channel, and you can watch it on your own free time. If you have a good connection, you can watch it on your own time. And of course, there will be exercises or quizzes at the end of each chapter. Okay, so for the meantime, please, I will keep you, please always check regularly our classroom, because that's where I will be posting our new videos and new announcement. Okay, so for this session, for this day, all you have to do is just listen to this lecture, and on Thursday I will be giving you exercises. I will be giving you quiz for you to work on, and of course there will be deadlines in submission. Okay, so that's it, class. Have a good day, and please be updated on what is happening to the classroom, because I will be posting every now and then new information. Thank you.